the age 20s and 30s are very, very important in one's life, because if you don't get it right at this age, you may have what we call middle age crisis, which may degenerate into depression, and I don't want that for you. If you are in your 20s hustling hard, yet your bank account has nothing to show for it, why? Because no one told you this truth about money. Today, I will break down these 5 costly money mistakes that many young people make, and I will show you how to avoid them. If you are in your 20s, now is the time for you to get serious about your money. Avoid these mistakes and you will make progress in your wealth building journey. Whether you are a student, fresh graduate, or hustling entrepreneur, these mistakes are holding you back, and the rich knows how to escape them, and that is why they will always stay rich. So as beginners, this is the time for you to begin to learn how to avoid these mistakes, because that is what is keeping you broke. It's not that you are not making money, but you are making serious money mistakes, which is not really helping you. If you are in your 20s and 30s, please gather here so that we'll be able to treat these common mistakes, and then you begin to make progress in your wealth journey. Now, let's dive in. Number 1 mistake is living to impress, not making progress. Living to impress, not making progress. You are in your 20s, you just got your first job and you just got your first salary, and boom, you are buying your first iPhone, you are buying designer shoe, you're buying designer suits, and the rest. Now, who are you trying to impress? Is it the people you see in social media? That everybody you see in social media will always pretend to be rich, but that is a lie. Social media is just a fantasy. It's not real. Everything you see in social media is not true. All those people you see trying to show off riches in social media, to tell you the truth, some of them are poor and wretched. So don't try to impress anybody, whether in social media, whether your friends or whoever. You don't need to impress anybody. Live according to your means, have something to save, and then begin to build your wealth. That is how it works. Build your balls before you begin to impress anybody. You don't need it. Invest before you impress anybody. Save before you impress anybody. That is how you will be able to build wealth. If you are not taking these things into consideration, that you may live, and at the end of the day, in your middle age, around 40 and 50, you begin to enter into depression. And I don't want that for you. So begin now, because you don't have time. So let's go to the second mistake. The second mistake is lack of financial planning. Most people in their 20s and 30s do not have any financial plan at all. And this is because they've not really understood how money works. And that is why you see that they will always make mistakes. Now, one of the things you need to take serious is financial literacy. They don't teach you this in school, so you may not know it. But as you graduate, begin to learn everything that has to do with money. And you can only get this when you begin to read books. So you find out that most beginners at this age bracket has no financial plan, no budget, no savings. No, they don't have any idea of how money works. If you don't control your money will control you. And that is why I always ask people, are you using your money or your money is using you? One thing is this: if you are not able to use your money well, that your money will use you. And at the end of the day, you will be the one that will regret it. So I will not want you to have any regret at all. Now is the time for you to begin to invest in financial literacy. Begin to learn how money works. Begin to track your budget. Begin to track your savings. Begin to track your investment. All these things combined together helps you to build wealth. And at the end of the day, in your later years, you begin to thank God for the decisions you made at this early age. So in your 20s and 30s, please, it is important that you go and learn how money works and begin to have financial plan, which will help you to build wealth in the long run. One thing you should try to make as a habit is to save something out of the salary you get, or any money you get in rendering any service or whatever. Once any money comes into your hand, please don't spend everything. Save at least 20 to 30%. It's very, very important. In my subsequent video, I will talk about this 50, 30, 20 percent rule, so that you begin to understand how to budget, how to save, and how to invest your money, so that your money can grow, multiply, and help you to build wealth. Very, very important. I hope that is well understood. Now let's go to the number three. Number three is get rich quick syndrome. This is one thing that have actually kept majority of the 20s and 30s in a broke situation, because they want to make it as fast as possible. Wealth building is not a one-day job. It is series of successes you have made over time that will accumulate and help you to become wealthy. Most people within this age bracket of 20s and 30s are very, very much attracted to get rich quick schemes. And that is why they fall victim of Ponzi schemes and fake apps. Schemes like MMM, crypto scams, sports betting, fake forex coaches. We have seen them all, plenty of them. I was telling a friend the other day that Africa has actually become the headquarter of Ponzi schemes. Just few months back, we talked about this issue of CBEX. And you see that majority of the people that fall victim are within this age bracket of 20s and 30s. They bring these schemes and make it look attractive. And then you fall victim. You go into it thinking that you will build wealth. There is no way you will be able to build wealth with Ponzi schemes, because it does not work. In fact, Ponzi schemes will leave you more broke than they met you. And that is the truth. Because they are interested in taking away the little you have, not to give you anything. They are interested in taking that small one that you have. And that is why you need to avoid anything Ponzi scheme with all means. Once a scheme is too attractive to be true, my brother, you need to step away and watch. Because wealth building takes time. It's not something that happens overnight. It's something that you build gradually and then you get there. So let's go to the number 4 mistake. The fourth mistake young people make is ignoring high income skills. Degrees are great, yes, but they won't save you in today's economy. The market pays for value, not certificate. Why most graduates will be poor is when they cling to their certificate, thinking that their certificate will give them money. That is a lie. Your certificate is good, but the skills you learn is something that will save you in today's economy. What are you doing to upscale your skills? Personal development and growth is what will guarantee a better tomorrow for you. So you need these skills, valuable skills, to be able to attract money. It is the skills that creates value, and what people pay for is value. People will be attracted to give you their money once they get value from what you render, or the services you render, or whatever you do. Once people get value from it, they will be able to give you their money. So it's not something you learn in school, because most times you see that people cling to the certificates they have when they come out of school. No. In the school, they teach you how to draw butterfly, how to find X. Since you've been finding X, how much have you made? So once you come out of school, stop finding X, because X will not give you money. Focus on the skills that you can develop that will help you to build wealth at the end of the day. You can't make money finding X. Forget about those things we did in school. Now is the time for you to find money, not X. So what I'm trying to say here is this. School is good. Certificate is good. But skill will try to help you to leverage on the opportunities that are available and help you to make money. Develop skills. There are so many skills you can develop now that will help you to make money. Number one, in fact, top on my list is AI tools. There are so many AI tools out there that you can, go into and begin to use it to make money. You can even build a one-man business with this AI tool, and it will look as if you have a team of people working with you, because AI tools will do so many things for you. So as a young person in your 20s and 30s, this is one mistake you should not make. Don't cling to your certificate. Begin to develop your skills, because these skills are what will guarantee that your tomorrow will be better. Begin to develop those skills and then use those skills to make money. Then let's go to the fifth mistake. In fact, this is the last one on my list, but this is very, very important. Now, why I say that this is very, very important is because this is one of the things that actually make people to stay at a particular level without going up. Because if your network is not adding value to you, you need to change your network. Now, what do I mean by this? Your circle determines your level. Connect with people who think big, who have dreams, and they are ready to achieve those dreams. Follow creators who teach real value, and you will see that your wealth journey will be very smooth. So check your association. If you put a poor person in the circle of 5 millionaires, he will become the sixth millionaire. But if you put a millionaire in the circle of 5 poor people, he will become the sixth poor person. That is the way it works. There is no two ways about it. So check your circle. And the way we used to say it in Nigeria, follow who know road. Yes, follow who know road so that you will be able to get to your destination. So if you are in your 20s and you are watching me right now, you still have time. Don't waste it. Begin now to do one or two things that will help you to avoid these mistakes we've already mentioned, because that is what is keeping you broke. Avoid them. Check the people you are going out with. Check how you are spending your money. Any money you make is a ticket for you to build wealth. That is why I said start with, even if it is 5,000 naira, you can start with 5,000 naira and build wealth over time. There are so many apps out there that allow you to save as low as 5,000 naira and invest it at the end of the day. So leverage on such apps like Cowrywise, like Piggyvest, like Bamboo, like so many of them. They are there. It is left for you to begin to use them so that you'll be able to build wealth at the end of the day. As you receive your salary, save something into these apps and then invest it. Don't just save, invest. Because if you just save, you cannot become wealthy by saving. You become wealthy by investing. So when you save, take it, invest it, and then you see that you build wealth at the end of the day. If you are getting value from this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share the video to your friends. Let's continue to talk about this issue of wealth building. Remember that it is Amy Wealth Money Lane, where we'll talk about money and how to build wealth. Hit the like button and start now, because there is no time.